Strike a pose.
Come here! Mark. Yeah! No! Damn! Ooh, yeah!
Howdy ho, everyone.
Had a hell.
Welcome to Breaking Rad. There's nobody watching, but I'm glad you guys are here with me.
We had 3 during the intro.
Did we?
Yeah, well, they started watching the intro and they're like, "Oh."
Rusty's walking his dog. That's the only one that I know that truly cares, and he's not here right now.
You know, it doesn't matter. Because
Yeah,
you know where
it's
everyone
okay.
is right now. They're watching the professionals.
Watch
They're on.
Yeah, well, you're gonna now. Rusty's gonna leave now. He knows the professionals
He's
are
like,
on.
oh shoot, some prophetic.
What's up, everyone? How's your new year shaping up so far?
Very 2023.
Really, 2023?
Look,
What does that even mean?
I don't know. We're doing like what all those other couples do. We're trying to diet to start the new year off. So I'm very
Are you doing
miserable.
the Daniel fast with your church?
No, I saw
That's
that,
what
but I'm not
everybody
doing
does.
that.
Daniel
Man,
fast.
I am not in the mood to pray because I'm miserable. I don't feel like praying.
Hey,
I feel very
Can
mellow.
you tell me what kind of liquids you drank today? Can you like go through your liquid?
like
meals that you
bone
had?
broth, like liquid squash, some crap with some random like
Ew,
juices and
sounds
crap.
awful.
It's not a pleasant day. I'm not having a good day. But
How long do you have to drink liquids for?
I don't even until my wife says to stop.
It's it. So usually at like 11:30, I'm like trying to get off and go to sleep, and Mark's like, my wife just brought me Cold Stone. I'm gonna eat this like 2,000 calories of Cold Stone Creamery, and now
2022 is the best. She's
you
giving
have
me
to
ice cream
drink,
and stuff after streams. No, I'm
just liquid for your meals. That's pretty
drinking
funny.
liquid squash now. This is what I've been reduced to. Hey, what's up, Chris Graves?
Yeah, what's up, Chris?
He feels me.
Yep. Yeah, Mark's drinking squash. What are you guys drinking? Not squash?
He's drinking something a lot better than squash, I'm sure.
Probably.
Although apparently, you look at the contents of a Bloody Mary, and I might actually be able to pull this off. Okay.
Ah,
I think,
okay.
we got tomato juice. We got vodka somewhere.
Does anybody like Bloody Marys?
No, but I'll make it work. I'll make it work. It's going to be
It's
a good
just an
year.
excuse to drink. Just an excuse to drink at breakfast or brunch.
Yeah, right.
Because Graves says whiskey works. I could just drink straight whiskey for the next few.
It's technically corn, right?
The all whiskey diet.
Yeah, it's it's a vegetable. I think
I'm sure you'd lose weight.
Lose weight from all that yakking. But no, I'm very mellow, very cranky. Macho was trying to harass me today, so he is not going to be the winner of Top That tonight.
I know. Yeah. I too am a little bit cranky. We're doing the Daniel fast, but we're doing our own version because I wasn't just gonna eat like only raw fruits and vegetables for a month or whatever. So we're just like we've been eating out way too much for the last probably 6 months. So no eating out and no candy. Because
you shouldn't do the Daniel. You should do the straight up Jesus fast, just 40 days. No food, no water, until the devil tries to tempt you, and then maybe.
I think that you start hallucinating.
Yeah.
At that point.
I saw the devil.
Yeah, get away from my drink.
Your cat? Is that a cat? What is that?
No, the
That's
cat.
not a cat. That's a dog behind you.
That's a
The
dog.
cat is.
Dog.
The cat's in front. She was sniffing my chalice.
That's
Yeah.
barely a dog.
Go away. Go. I caught her laying on my laptop keyboard earlier today. She was lounging on my laptop keyboard. I'm like, what?
Cats love that
Go
stuff.
away.
You know,
Cats are
I've decided the
stupid. I
kind
hate
of cat I would like to get if I ever get a cat. It's a serval cat. Have you seen these?
Oh, they're pretty
it's
big.
Like,
They're
it's
big.
like having a pet like cheetah.
Oh, that's cool.
They're not that big though.
They're big enough, and they could probably kill you in your sleep. And I like the idea of going out with a fight.
of danger.
Oh,
There's a place. Actually, I took my daughter and one of Mutt's offspring, if you can believe that, a couple years
Ugh.
ago, and you could like touch all animals and stuff like that, and they had serval cats, and they were
so cool.
very standoffish and strange, but they were
Yeah,
cool.
they're the best.
My
You
favorite
feed them
was
like raw chicken too.
my favorite was the capybaras. They were awesome.
Oh yeah, little
Giant,
capybara.
fat little rats. They're very dense. Like it felt like if you were like pushing on it, it felt like you're pushing on like I'm trying. You ever like felt like an elephant like at the fair? They're very like firm. It's like what it felt like. You never been to the fair, Cal? You never felt an elephant?
I never felt an elephant.
David, have you ever felt an elephant?
That is such a weird thing to expect everybody to have done in their life. You guys have felt
You guys have never
elephants,
been to,
right?
you guys felt elephants, right? Nobody. You
You guys
guys.
felt
They
an
don't have
elephant?
those
Come
out
on.
in Arizona, Montana. They don't have elephants. Okay, whatever. Anyway, it's like an
Closest
elephant.
I ever
They're
came
very.
was rubbing my grandma's elbows.
Whoa! It's just like that.
Come here, Davy. Grandma's elbows.
Rub my elbows.
Come up, Grammy's elbows.
Put some
Almost.
ointment on Grammy's elbows.
Grandma's getting itchy. Get the lotion for Grammy. David. Come here, David.
David's
Get the
going to
ointment.
flashback.
David, talk to me. Get the ointment. Rub it on your mother.
All right, we're going down a dark path.
We used to pick on my oldest brother because my mom would always ask him to get like body butter. And so he'd have to go to the mall and buy like body butter for Christmas.
That's hilarious.
It was like, here, Mom, I got you some body butter.
Body butter.
It's like, well, you're gonna put it on Mama, right? Like, stop it, guys. Shut up. Mama's
That's pretty
body
good.
butter.
Well, tonight we don't really have a whole lot planned, honestly, everyone.
I barely realized it was Tuesday most of the day.
yeah.
Even after you guys told me there was a stream tonight, I forgot for a good chunk of the day.
Yep, same deal. I did do my top that. I'm ready to compete, even though I won't be picked.
Did
I
Dave
know
do
I
a
won't be
top
picked.
that?
I'm sure it doesn't matter. He could just be like, "Oh, it's happening in like a Porta John or whatever," and then you'd be like, "Oh man, that's great. I'm going with Dave."
You wish you could
Well,
mimic that sexy
The new
voice.
format, you can just do it on the fly. You don't have to prepare anything. So
I didn't
Right.
prepare anything. I didn't prepare
See-
anything last week either. That's
It's gonna feel even sweeter when
I'm
Macho
just trying to do
loses
it
yeah.
off
now.
the cuff.
He's just gonna like say whatever he wants to say. It could be anything, and you're gonna pick him. It's fine. I've
It's gonna
like
be
come to
great.
terms with that, and I'm not bitter about it at all.
Where's my
I'm not-
Will
you can-
Ferrell gif?
Yeah, I know. You can
That's
tell.
what I'll be using right now.
You can tell I'm not bitter about losing all the time. Anyway, I have that. I wrote a lot about it too.
You
I
have the
wrote,
winning
like, the whole
formula.
thing.
Kaiju's in Israel.
Oh my gosh.
If you would just expand on that, you'd win every week with me.
Hey, you know what? I think we should start everything off and pick some more Stallones. I
We're
don't know
gonna
what
do
else
the name
to
that
do.
death intro then. Hang on. I still haven't made a Stallone. I keep thinking we're not going to do it, and then I forget to do it.
And then we
Name
do
That
it
Death.
again. Yeah.
I keep forgetting to do name that death. So we'll
name
just
that
show the name that
Stallone.
death intro. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, name that.
This is not name that death. This is name that Stallone, and I'm gonna have you boys. Hey, what up? Stat zero. See now y'all are gonna lose. We got old Statty. Old Statty in
He's
the
gonna
chat
know them
tonight.
all. Know them all.
GI Kaijo. See, even Stat could do a better top that. Come on, Macho.
Exactly. I'm gonna pay
Um,
Stat next week to write it for me.
Do it. Do it. Pay Stat. Be even sweeter when you lose with Stat's
Pay him
name.
in bird food.
We're gonna play a little game called Name That Stallone. I'm gonna have these fellas pick a random number between 1 and 52.
A lot of them
assuming
are already
it hasn't
taken.
been picked already. I'm gonna show you a picture of a Stallone from a Stallone movie, and you have to tell me the movie. Simple as that.
Okay.
Extra points if you can name the character's name. It's pretty easy. Just name an Italian meal. Usually you can nail it pretty well. So we'll start with Cal.
9,
Already did 9.
7,
Already did 7.
38,
Hey, with 38, we can do that.
Ah.
All right, here we go. Bring it up. Number 38 for you, gentlemen. As soon as I remember how to do that. Name the movie.
Huh. A Rocky movie.
Rocky.
No, I want the number.
Rocky
I want the
five.
proper
Rocky
number.
two.
Rocky
It's Rocky
2.
5.
There he is.
Oh
David
wow.
with the win.
It's Rocky 5.
It's Rocky 5.
And his name is
Wow.
Rocky.
Good one. See, even Chris Graves got it.
Yes, Stat got it too.
I don't care about stat. Chris Graves is my new favorite person. So
Wow.
stat you lose. All right. Drag the Dead. Give me a number between, I guess technically between 2 and 52.
Between 2 and 52. All right. Let's do 41.
41. Ooh, a fine choice, sir.
He always says that. He always says that.
But ow.
Oh, Driver.
No,
Oh, I know this movie.
you're so
Driven?
close.
Is it Driven?
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
This is your
His
this is your
name is
wheelhouse. isn't it,
Lasagna.
Nacho?
Yeah, he's F1 driver, right? Or is he?
Yes.
Yeah. He has a Mercedes-Benz logo on his Nextel jumper, which is silly.
Nextel. That's some good stuff right there.
Yeah.
Let me just mark that one off. So, can you name the character's name?
Lasagna.
I was gonna say baloney.
Guido
Manicotti.
Stromboli.
Getting hungry.
Joe the Hummer Tonto.
Oh God, what a name! Yeah, Joe Tonto. I remember that.
Good old Joe the Hummer Tonto.
The Hummer.
All right, Macho, you're up.
Let's go with 4.
4. Ooh, we haven't done 4 yet. An okay choice. Not as fine as David's choice, but I think you'll get this one. Boom.
Is this the? This is
Oh, that's Samaritan.
Samaritan.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh
Yeah,
darn it.
Samaritan.
I couldn't think of the darn name.
Yeah.
Can you guys give me some names for him?
I forget his name. The whole movie was forgettable.
It's literally in the title.
I like that movie.
Oh,
I thought
John
it was-
Samaritan.
I thought it was pretty good.
It's John Samaritan.
Just Samaritan or
Oh.
Joe Smith would have been acceptable as
Oh,
well.
okay.
Good old Joe Smith.
You liked it, David?
Joe Smith.
Yeah, I did. I enjoyed it.
It was all right. I don't know. I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. I guess I don't know. I watched the whole thing.
What didn't you like
The-
about it?
The twist was like super predictable. I feel like that's kind of the thing that bummed me out the most. I was like,
I can guess
Okay.
the twist because they had all the names written down for him on Wikipedia, and so I was able
Oh.
to guess the twist before I haven't seen it, but I can guess what the twist is based on the names that his character plays. So-
I enjoyed it. I thought it wasn't bad. I didn't know anything about it going into it, so I went in completely blind. And then I watched it, and by the time it was over, I was just thinking, "Wow, this was significantly better than everything that Disney's putting out."
well, that's true.
From as far as the genre is concerned,
If that's your curve, if you're grading on that curve, well, heck yeah.
A plus.
that was the curve. It's superhero stuff, right?
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh wow, look, original thing that wasn't awful."
Yeah. No,
Original.
I think Rusty said it well. That I kind of. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's how I
gonna do
feel.
it for you so you
Yeah,
could talk. But
I didn't hate it. Like I watched it, I'm like, okay, but yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really into it a ton.
I trust
Got
David.
any-
I trust David more.
Okay, then go watch it then. All right.
Do it.
Just get some popcorn and clear your mind.
I can't have. I'll sit down with some carrot juice and.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
You can.
Hey, could you drink,
popcorn,
like,
it's just
corn?
corn. You're just having a bowl of veggies.
Could
no,
you
no
could
solids.
you drink
It's all liquid
could
from
you-
here.
could you drink some like corn juice, like open a can of corn and drink the juice out of that?
Possible.
Oh my god.
Ew.
That'd be
What-
good.
It's a liquid. I can get
What
away
is
with it.
the purpose? What's the point of this? No,
I don't know,
solid
man. I'm just
food?
doing it because I'm being told to do it. Makes my wife feel better when I do it with
I get
her.
that.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
doing
I
it.
get
He's
that.
doing it because he's being told what to do like a man.
Let me tell you,
Like a
let me
man
just
would.
say, I made sure I had a good last meal this weekend. I ate nothing but crap all weekend. It was amazing. Candy and just meat, Chinese food until my stomach just expanded and hurt, and I ate some more anyway. Drank the duck sauce. I didn't even care. It was a great weekend.
We went to McDonald's the other day because I was like, I know I got to eat pretty good for the next month. So I went to McDonald's and it was awesome.
Yeah, Chris, it's a diet. I didn't do the research. My wife did. She wanted to try it, and I said I'd do it with her, which I regret saying. I agree to a lot of stuff before thinking about the consequences. And I'm suffering the consequences. I know that when all this liquid comes out, it's going to be very unpleasant too. So great way to lose weight, I guess. Great way.
All right, whose turn is it?
It's Cal's turn again.
52.
52?
Yeah, let's do it.
Excellent choice. Excellent choice. Better than Macho's choice. Here we go. 52. Boom, 52. Hey, welcome, Aaron Calamari. Calamari. Am I saying that right? Calamari. I don't know if I'm saying it. I like calamari, but
Calamari is tasty.
He probably hates when I say that.
He
though.
probably does hate when you say that. Is this like a?
It's a movie starring Sylvester Stallone. Yeah, Chris Graves got it. You all
Had
failed.
a feeling.
Really?
Had a feeling it was a movie.
Chris, can you name his character's one of his names? What is this? I love when Stat gets it wrong. It's such a good feeling.
When he was really trying.
There are 2 Tango and Cashes in there.
Yeah. Rusty says he agrees with David about The Samaritan, but not a movie he'd watch again like Six Underground, which I thought was terrible and I turned off.
Oh, I love Six Underground.
Nah.
We all have different tastes in here.
Was that the Ryan Reynolds one? 600?
Yeah, it was. It's a
movie?
Michael Bay movie. I couldn't take it. I like Michael Bay peaked at The Rock, and it's been downhill since then. Hot take.
You know what? I'll take it. Robert something works. Robert Rath or Joseph Rath. He went by both. It's a good name. Good action name.
Rath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Robert Rath. All right, Mr. Drag the Dead. Give us a number. Between 8
21.
50. 21?
21.
Oh, look at this. Can I just say? Excellent
choice.
choice, sir. Amazing
Excellent
choice.
choice.
A
Fantastic
fine
choice.
selection. One of the sexiest versions of Sylvester Stallone, too, if I might say. Here we go. Dead sexy.
That's Rocky.
Yeah, it is.
That's the first one.
Oh.
Yes.
Huh.
He just looks like a guy. He doesn't look like Rocky.
I think that was during the sexy scene, too.
When he brings Adrian home.
He got
Yeah.
his dirty wife beater on.
Very, very, might I say, rapey scene as well. Very uncomfortable. Rocky, no. Shut up.
Man.
Yo. Stop or my mom will shoot.
He's a
you.
very underwhelming.
Were there
Rocky
2 of
right
those? Did Dolph do a sequel to that one too?
there.
There's a Kindergarten Cop too,
Oh, I bet it's awful.
starring Dolph Lundgren.
Really?
Yeah.
That's terrible. Does he just like pick up the sequel scraps that everybody leaves behind?
I think he does.
That's terrible.
He's a smart man. He knows how to pay the bills.
I like his Old Spice commercial. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen that one.
He's like sitting there and it's like his water just leaking out of his arm. Pretty funny.
Why?
Weird.
It's very.
Is
That
that,
man
even,
does
is that
is
even
gold.
him in the commercial though?
I think it's just like a deep fake, but they probably licensed his likeness or something.
Yeah.
The guy's still a monster. Just use him now. He's still huge.
He's like a physicist now or something.
He's too busy making smart movies.
He's probably like making YouTube videos about like quantum mechanics and stuff.
He took Kindergarten Cop 2 because he thought he was actually going to get to teach a class. I must teach you. All right. How many more of these you guys want to do?
Well,
Do one more
I
round.
can never base it off of David's face because he's always
we'll do one more round. Let's
constantly
do one more
unamused by
round.
everything.
Let's do one more round.
One more round. All right.
Yeah.
Hey Mark, next week I'll bring the name that. I'm gonna bring.
Are you gonna do a name that death next
You're
week?
gonna do
Yeah,
it?
I'm gonna do name that Marky Mark.
Name that-
Oh, okay. All right.
All right.
He's in a lot of stuff.
Boogie Nights.
You already got it. You already got number 1.
No pictures for that one, please. All right. Well, Cal, pick a number between 8 and 50.
49.
49. We got it.
Oh
See,
yeah.
we're doing good.
That's an interesting-
Fine choice. An excellent choice.
He gives good choices. Dave gives excellent choices. You're not, it's not bad.
Fine.
You know.
Stop, my mom will poop.
Here we go.
This is like Rocky behind the scenes.
It
Yeah.
might be.
Is this a movie? This
It
looks
is a
like
movie.
it was shot on an iPhone or something.
I know.
Shut your mouth.
It looks like
I want to say it's Creed 2.
Yes.
Oh,
you know what? He's using context clues for that judgment.
What context
He's got
clues?
a-
This doesn't
he's
say
got a
Creed 2 on there
fedora-
anywhere.
He's got a fedora on. You know what I'm talking about.
He's old and buff. It's Creed 2. It's
Yeah. Okay.
I have watched the Rocky and Creed movies more times than I'd care to admit.
the Creed. No, don't be ashamed. Those are some of my favorite movies. Those
I've
Creed
never
movies.
I
seen
love,
Creed.
love. And Creed 3 comes out in March, and I'm
can't freaking
so
wait.
excited for it.
I can't
I've never
freaking wait
seen
for
the
that.
first one. I haven't
You
watched
ha-
any of
it's-
those movies.
Macho.
If you've watched the Rocky movies, right?
No, don't talk to him. He's out.
Yeah, I'm okay with
so
that.
mad
I'm
sometimes.
okay with that decision.
He's bad.
Look, I've watched the
Maybe
Rocky.
you took David's spot. This is
They're
offensive,
fine.
you know.
They're fine. I don't have any problem with them. I just didn't watch Creed, and then it was on streaming, and I was like, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna put it on my list, and then it went away, and I don't have access to it.
You come down to Texas. We'll watch it together.
Okay, sounds good. Can we watch it on your little TV back there?
You want to watch it on the little TV? I can hook it
Yeah,
up
we can
and
sit
do
on the love seat together.
Oh, that'd be cute.
If you like
Look at it, watch it like
the
this.
Rocky movies,
yeah,
would-
they're fun. Yeah.
I would say this. I would say this in our modern time of interesting pop culture, that the transition from Rocky to Creed, like the franchise, the passing of the torch from one generation to the next, I don't think in any film franchise has been done as tactfully or tastefully or respectfully as has been done from Rocky to Creed.
Okay.
It's
I
It's
think
been
Stallone
handled-
was
it's been
he
handled
involved in the
really
writing
well.
of that one? Because I mean, it's a flawless passing of the torch. That movie.
See, that looked like a behind the scenes photo from a movie set. He's like it wouldn't shock me if he was writing it and directing it.
He did the
like
first.
a-
Didn't you write the first one too? He wrote. And
I think he's contributed. I don't know how much involvement he's had. I don't think he really had any involvement with the third one.
No, he was out by that point. I think he.
So I'm curious to see what they'll do with it. I'm guessing that Rocky will have died between.
Oh, they
Creed
better. They
2 and
need to
3.
just leave it alone. We don't need to know he died. Just leave it.
Yeah,
He
but
had-
everybody's
he had a
died.
good ending in the second one. Like that was a good send off for Rocky. Like just
It
leave
was,
it.
but that right, it was by the end of what you have Rocky Balboa, Adrian died, and then by Creed 2, Paulie's died. It's that everybody died, and it's a part of the whole Rocky thing is like death. It's a part of life,
Nah.
and it's in most of the later movies that there've been.
Hey, Andy, Dave, welcome, buddy.
I can't wait till Dolph Lundgren's characters
Well, watch
grandson
Creed 2. You get
is
Dolph
coach-
Lundgren's character, man.
is coached by Creed when he's really old. That'll be great.
See here. Oh man,
It's gonna happen.
Apollo Creed's dead. He can't coach anybody.
Oh, is he
No, I
dead?
said his son, right?
Yeah, it's his
In
son, but
Creed, his
why would
son,
he be
yeah.
coaching an old Dolph Lundgren? I don't understand.
No, he's coaching Dolph Lundgren's grandson. That's what's gonna happen.
man. Watch Creed
It's
2
just
because
gonna-
man, unbelievable.
I gotta watch the first one. I'll watch
See,
the first
my
one.
hope, my
I'll
hope
see if I
for
can
Creed
find it.
2 was that
See if I can
what I had hoped was going to happen was Rocky would die and then Dolph would show up to train Creed as like penance or something. That
Oh,
would have
look,
been so great.
I'm pretty sure Creed might be on Amazon. Oh, I gotta buy it. I don't want to do that.
That's why I'm buying DVDs now. Stick of shows coming and going. Yeah, I mean, I always buy DVDs. I'll always
Blu-ray.
I thought the DVDs would look like crap, but I watch DVDs now on regular TVs and they look fine. As long as they're like 90s action movies, they look great. They're supposed to look a little crappy.
Let's see.
Creed. We don't need the Creed. Rocky 5 doesn't need to exist. Just ignore that one.
I don't think I watched Rocky 5. Is that bad?
No.
Should I watch that one?
It's fine. I don't know. You know what bugs me about Rocky 5? When he leaves for Russia, his kid is like 6 years old, and like Rocky 5 begins with him landing from Russia, and this kid's like 17 years old. Hey, Dad. There was no. They didn't account for.
You know, his son in Rocky 5. That was his son.
Yeah, he died.
That's his son who died.
Yeah.
And then his other son continues to play his son in Rocky Balboa and the.
Is that his other son?
Yeah.
You know what? I think I know he has that like the thing, his mouth thing.
Yeah.
Just kind of look like him a little bit.
Who's next?
I think we'll let
Cal.
David pick it. No, David picked
Cal?
because I
Oh.
liked his.
No.
No,
Already went.
It's Cal.
see, I'm throwing
It's my
off because
turn.
Macho's in the wrong spot now. We'll just let Macho pick.
It's my turn, and then it's David's pick. 8.
8?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah,
Look.
that's all right.
Yeah. Well, see, he's just saying that.
It's an okay choice. No one's gonna know it, but it's a fine choice.
Maybe I'll know it.
Will you know it?
Oh God, no, I don't.
That's cliffhanger.
No.
Right there.
No, it's too much.
Shame on you.
He's too much starch
I
in
love
his shirt.
cliffhanger because he's like wearing a tank top in the mountains, and just something about that imagery. Oh, look at that stack got it already. Avenging Angelo.
Oh my gosh.
Give me a name, Stat. What's his name?
What's the thing? The Italian pastry that has like the cream in the middle?
Cannoli.
Cannoli. That's what his name is.
That was a
Hey.
good guess, but it is incorrect. But that's a safe bet. I'm sure he's Cannoli in one of these movies.
It's got to be.
The old Frank Cannoli. It's Frankie Dinalo. There we go. Oh, you said Frank
Frank
again.
again.
I guess he knew it was a Frank. Stat, is this a movie you frequently watch?
Probably.
All right. Well, last one. We'll let Dave have the honors.
I'm sure it'll
I
be.
think he's our
amazing.
winner tonight
It'll be
anyway
the
because he's been
best.
getting them all right.
Yeah.
You chumps have been getting them wrong.
It's like all boxing movies.
I mean,
Let's
tonight.
let's do 44.
44.
We've
Ooh,
already done it.
Taken.
All right. How about 48?
Ooh. A fine choice. All right.
A fine choice.
If I do say so, I'm do.
That is blasphemy. But,
Oh, Expendables.
hey, look at that! Macho got one.
I got 2. I got Driven.
Give me the
as
character's
well.
How
name.
many years ago was Expendables?
A long time
He-
ago.
He
I
looks
know.
he looks like 90 years younger there than he does in Tulsa
I'm gonna
King.
say his name is either Joe or Frank, or Frank,
No.
or Cannoli.
No, but always a good guess.
Yeah.
Cannoli.
I always figure it. I'll give it a shot.
I am a man of a certain palate. Yes. This was a fine choice. Barney Ross.
Arnie, yeah, that's what it is.
Barney.
The old
In
Barney
in
Ross.
Tulsa King, his name is Dwight
Joseph Cannoli.
Cannoli.
Dwight Manfredi or something like that.
What is it? Dwight McFreddy? What?
Dwight Manfredi, I think.
Dwight Manfredi.
Manfredi.
Expendables.
It's good.
was
You guys should watch Tulsa
2010.
King. It's good.
Dang,
That's
20, yeah.
crazy.
Oh wow.
13.
So when Expendables came out, all these guys I was working with, we were like, we need to do something manly and go see Expendables together. And so we went to KFC. It was when the do you remember the sandwich that came out and it was 2 chicken patties that sandwich
Yeah.
like
Double down.
a double down? We went and got double downs and we watched Expendables. I mean, I don't know why we thought that was really
That's
manly,
manly.
but we
That
would
is very
eat some
manly.
double downs. Yeah.
A manly choice, sir. Look at that. See,
Yeah.
a fine choice, Macho. See
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. No,
There's fine choice in there.
Yeah.
Did you guys like Expendables? I didn't care for it.
It was like
liked it.
whatever.
It was
I don't
everything I
remember
should have
anything
loved
about it.
until I saw that CG blood, and I was like, oh, they're just lazy.
It was in it's in like a third world country, right? They're trying to save somebody or
I
Yeah.
don't even remember
Or
what
the
they were doing. You could
villages or
tell it was
something.
just like cheaply made. And,
yeah, that they were just trying to, recapture the magic of all those
if you're
80s
trying to
action
recapture the
movies.
magic of an 80s movie, like use squibs,
Yeah.
all that good fake blood stuff, like
Yep.
use like real locations. Don't do
Where
any
it,
like
like,
green screen
spurts out.
crap. Yeah. I was
Yeah,
a
there-
little
you could-
disappointed by
You could tell they're in Southern California.
that. Yeah, I was gonna say because Terry Crews was in it too, wasn't he?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they're all in it.
Yeah.
He didn't
Norris,
peck pop
Willis,
once in the whole movie. I
all of
was very disappointed.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I wasn't. The second one was okay, and the third one was kind of garbage. But
I saw a fan casting the other day,
ooh.
and it was somebody was fan casting a live action version of Invincible by Ryan, Ryan Otley comic.
Yeah.
And they put Terry Crews in it as one of the people, and I don't even remember who it was that he was supposed to be, and I was all about it.
As Invincible.
No, he wasn't in. Yeah, as
You
the
cast
son.
him as Invincible, I'm there. That's like one race swap I'm good with. Put Terry
Yeah,
Crews
right.
in anything.
They had Henry Cavill as Mr. What's his name? What's the dad's name? Yeah,
I don't know
Oh,
those
man.
characters' names.
Omni-Man.
Omni-Man. So it had him as Omni-Man, which I thought was good, and I couldn't recognize the faces of the
With the mustache.
of Invincibles. Yeah, he had the mustache. It was perfect.
Good night, Stat. It's good to see you, buddy.
He has
Later,
a
dude.
he has a real
Happy New Year,
solid
buddy.
stash, as we could have wish we could have seen.
I that's the one thing I love about the Joss Whedon Justice League is that weird lip. The
It's
fact that
just
they
like-
chose to open the movie with it too was the best part. You
The
just know
movie,
exactly
yeah.
what you're getting.
It's so bad. The distance between the bottom of his nose and his lip was way too far.
Yeah.
But I loved what was he filming when he made that? It was one of the Mission Impossible movies that he's in.
What? Oh yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
awesome in that movie.
Yeah, he's a freaking tank in that movie.
Yeah, he like cocks his arm at one point.
Yeah. Yeah, I was bummed that Gunn took Superman away from him. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, that.
And then he immediately is like, "That's fine. I'm doing Warhammer."
Gunn
Fine
really
work.
did. I didn't really catch what happened. He really just said, "No, you're not Superman anymore."
I think Gunn's
James
just trying to
Gunn-
reboot everything, but he
He
seems to be
is.
keeping the people that he's associated with, though. So he's not really rebooting everything.
Right.
It's good because
he's-
everyone wants Henry Cavill to be like everyone wants him to be
Yeah.
Superman, except for like 9 woke idiots.
He's
on
the best
the internet.
Superman. But yeah,
So they-
they're basically just like clearing house, I think, for the most part.
What's funny is that Gunn could have just kept his mouth shut for a lot of it. He announced that they weren't going to be having Cavill, and he got obliterated. Like
Oh,
you
he
look at
got-
the
Yeah, it was great.
professionals, yeah. And like he got obliterated in the comments. People hated it. Like on
Yeah.
all sides, everyone hated that. And like his response is like, "Oh, those trolls!" Like, stop with the troll crap like that.
That's so stupid.
It's not even like a right wing, left wing thing or anything like that. It's just like everybody just likes Cavill. Like, we want him to have
Yeah.
a good movie.
Yeah, everybody likes him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm interested to see the Warhammer. I don't know anything about Warhammer
I
at
don't
all,
follow
really.
Warhammer.
I don't follow it at all, but it looks kind of cool. Like all the like marine spacesuits and stuff looks cool. So, it might be kind of cool. Cool
Yeah,
movie.
I know nothing about that tabletop world.
I know a
David,
buddy.
do you
I
have
have
the
a buddy who's
tabletop
into
setups
it.
in your shop? You don't do that?
He's like, no, they're not allowed.
No, there's another shop here that does Warhammer,
He's like,
and
"Beard nerds."
they have a basement at their store, and like the entire basement is just set up for the game.
Ah.
It's
No
pretty
reason to try.
elaborate. it's pretty elaborate. So I didn't want to bother.
I don't
Yeah,
think it's
games,
worth getting into.
Games Workshop kept calling us last year to try and get us to carry it, but it's too much of an investment. I was like,
it's a lot of
not doing
money.
it.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
money in those miniatures. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. The
You
whole
should set up
board's
like a poker table.
they
in a
all
place
paint
for the
them.
men to go to.
They all paint them and stuff. It's really anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's good. Name that death.
Yeah. Let's are we moving on to top that?
Let's do it.
Do we even have a top that? Here it is.
Yeah, we do.
I'm king, and they know it. When I snap my fingers, everybody says sure. I'm hot, and you're not. But if you want to hang with me, I'll give it one shot. Top that.
I love because I can see you guys when that's playing.
Yeah.
Like, Macho and Cal were both like in sync. Like it was bizarre. Perfectly in sync. It was amazing.
Such a groove.
I didn't even know if we still had that intro on this thing anymore. It's like so
Yeah.
far down the.
There's so many things I
thing
know.
there.
I need to take some off.
It's buried under this one,
That one's
one's
a
worth- that one's worth
classic.
keeping
We
around.
got to keep it.
which gets way more use than that one. Also buried under this one.
I'm proud of you.
Hey, that reminds me of Double Downs. There's one episode of Psych where Sean bursts into the office and, hey, what's up? Sean bursts into the office and he's like, Gus, KFC is giving away Double Downs. They're just giving them away. It's just such a random thing to write into a TV show, and that's it. There's nothing else about him. It's just one quick little.
You know, I'm
line.
gonna make people mad. I was a mentalist guy. I didn't care about Psych.
Mentalist.
It's funny because on Psych, they joke around about how they're the same thing as Mentalist, except
Psych is
that
goofy.
he's a real psychic, but he's not a real psychic. I love Psych, dude. I've watched the entire series like 9 times.
I watched
love
a couple of first episodes, but I watched it way late in the game, so I wasn't quite. I'm a mentalist guy, so I didn't.
What's a mentalist guy?
The same basically. He pretends to be a psychic to find to work with the police department so he can hunt down the serial killer that murdered his wife. This guy Red John. It's a really good show. They botched the whole Red John thing, but
Oh no! I see. I've been meaning to go back and watch that because I watched maybe like a season. I've been meaning to go back and watch that,
It's-
and
I
I'm
mean,
like so
it's-
curious how they're gonna wrap that up. You know,
they
but-
they pick a guy to be Red John, but it's like, you know, and no spoilers technically, but they kind of just picked a random person from one of the episodes and were like, "That's Red John."
Oh no!
It was
That
like,
guy in
oh.
the background eating a hot dog. That's Red John.
I mean, it might as well have been. It was very unsafe because like they build up the Red John thing for seasons and seasons, and like you're just waiting for him to get the guy, and he finally meets him. You're like, that's Red John, like from like that episode.
They didn't
Oh,
have
we
a
lost
plan,
Barbie.
probably, right? They just were like,
No,
"Crap,
I
we
don't
gotta
think they
figure out
ever
who Red
planned.
John is."
They should have just picked somebody, you know, it had to be the woman, his sidekick there. Yeah, it was. It was a letdown.
That's too bad.
And then
Well,
the
I
show
didn't watch
got,
it.
you know, kind of crappy after that. But all right, we'll top that. What are the? I'll let y'all take it.
Okay, so Top That, we're doing a different format than you guys are used to. If you've watched Top That before, this is a little bit easier. If people kind of forget to write their pitch, you can kind of write a pitch on the fly if you want to. So what we're doing is, I just like, you know, say, hey, this is the situation, and then ask 3 questions. So this is what it looks like. So this week, we each had to come up with the pitch for this. Your character is stranded in the Sonoran Desert. Question 1 is, who is your character? Question 2 is, why are they there, stranded in the desert? Question 3 is, what happens next? So what's the story from there on? And that's it.
David's
Pretty
ready.
simple.
He's got his AI writing program set up.
Yeah.
He's entered in the proper keywords.
Well,
Who's
who's
gonna
first?
start? Who's gonna start?
I'll go.
That's one for you.
I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna wing it here.
Oh yeah.
All right.
You got 2
Waking up
minutes
in
on the clock.
We're not doing 2
No,
minutes.
we don't.
We don't do
time.
2 minutes
We got
anymore?
There's no time.
Not for this. You just do whatever you got.
What?
So
I
our
don't get to use
characters
this?
waking up.
I wanted to use that.
They're waking up in the Samoan Desert. Is that what you said?
Sonoran Desert.
The Samoan
Samoan
Desert.
Get your deserts right.
Sonoran Desert.
Sonoran Desert. That's
This
the one with all the
is
cactus
down
and
by like
sagebrush.
Mexicali
Yeah.
Desert.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. So who's our character?
I'll tell you what. While you think about it, we'll play an intro for you.
I don't need an intro. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Don't even.
All right. All
Don't
right.
even.
He knows
All
what I
right.
was going to do too. He was ready for
So,
it.
so our character, he is a mid 40-year-old man waking up in the desert.
Gross.
First name Henry, last
Hey, I'm
name
mid-40s.
unknown to him. As he wakes up suffering from severe amnesia. The sun is scalding hot. He's soaked in sweat. Sand is stuck to him.
Mm.
His business clothes are shredded and dirtied, and his hands are caked with tacky, dripping blood that must have been there for a while. He looks down and sees at his feet a blood-soaked squeegee covered in dust. To his left, he sees a robot standing next to him
Oh wow.
that looks much like a machine fashioned out of a water heater that stands about 8 feet tall, pieced together with junkyard parts. The robot looks at him and nods and says, "Sir." Next to the robot is a mariachi. 2 6-shooters drawn. He says, "I wait your command." But this man, he has no idea what's going on. He looks off into the desert and sees standing there an army of chimpanzees, all mounted on armored burros.
I know he's looking
And
at
that's
stuff
it.
in his office.
That's the
Nice.
setup. That's the setup. That's my guy. He's woken up in the desert with complete amnesia with the mariachi and robot about to face down a chimpanzee burro riding army.
Incredible.
I want to
Slow
know
clap
is
for
the
Dave.
is the robot sassy? Is it a sassy robot?
Ooh,
He's practical.
It's practical. Okay.
practical.
I like
All
that.
right.
I like that.
And the
You got to do
the gun wielding mariachi just doesn't speak English, so there's communication problems.
and how do we end our pitches?
How do we end our pitches? Top that.
Ooh.
Did I have a question about the mariachi too? Does he also have an instrument?
No. It's
He doesn't
guns.
have an instrument. He just has guns.
He's just got on the black
Yeah.
mariachi costume, the adorned the red tie.
But he doesn't have any instrument. All right.
We don't know what happened. Our hero has woken with no memory.
I
We
know.
don't
I know.
what's going on.
I just want to get a clearer picture of what's happening.
It's
The monkey stole
revealed
my
later.
guitar.
It's revealed later in the story.
Got it. Okay. Perfect.
I mean, that sounds like he made that from an AI story program.
That's
I
not,
know, right?
that's not from an AI.
Okay, and you missed one question.
AIs tend to write in that like a character commits suicide. Actually,
Ew.
it does that frequently. It's really
Well,
interesting.
wait, the robot's not the mariachi though. There's a robot and a mariachi.
And a
right?
mariachi. There is a robot, an 8-foot robot built from scraps, and a water heater. And there's also a mariachi, and the guy who's got blood all over his hands, and there's a bloody squeegee at his feet. He doesn't know why it's there or what
You're not
happened.
following this at all, Rusty. The main character is a guy in a tattered business suit
Yeah.
with blood on his
Covered in
hands.
blood. Covered in blood.
He awakens to a very practical robot and a mariachi and an
A
army
very
full of
practical
monkeys.
robot.
And they're about to
Oh,
face
yeah.
down a
We forgive you.
A
It's,
burro
there's no
riding
shame here on Breaking
chimpanzee
Bad.
army.
Okay,
There.
you missed one question, and you can just be super vague because it seems like you're setting up a lot of mystery here. But question 2 was why is your character there? So you could just
We
whatever
don't
you
know
want. Just-
yet.
This is gonna be
Okay.
one of
That's
those.
one of the
This is gonna be.
Or
One of those-
I know exactly what's going on,
Yeah,
but I'm not
yeah.
going to
Uh-huh.
reveal it. I'm not going to reveal it to you.
The answer is he's there because
Look.
of amnesia.
This is gonna be
Okay.
one of those
All right.
those comics where you like flip the first page and it's this crazy spread of all those things happening, and then the next panel is, I bet you're wondering how I got here.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Jay Dalla? How you doing, buddy?
No, I wasn't. I mean, not at all. Not even a little bit.
I would actually probably never write a story that way.
Yeah.
Like I would actually do it the way I'm telling that, and I would just tell the I would probably not even explain stuff, just to not do it.
Yeah. Right. Because it'd drive people insane.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that too.
I think a story that'll drive me nuts. I know who I want to go next, and I have an intro for you.
I'm going to lose.
Yes, psych
All right.
clip. I love it.
All right. So, my character, I have two characters, Todd and his little brother Pete. Todd is one of these people, you've probably met one, that are ultra athletic. They're good at everything. They just have to try something once and they're like a professional at it. He grew up with his father riding BMX and dirt bikes in Colorado. His mother was an avid mountaineer. He always pushed the limits. He went pro in motocross. It's just like, imagine that guy. What's the Vin Diesel character? Triple X. He's like that. He's that good. All right. Triple X level good. He was always living for his next adventure. As soon as he mastered a skill, he wanted to collect another one, just like the Pokemons that his little brother Pete was always looking for. So Pete, now while Todd was an athlete, Pete kind of got the bad end of the gene pool, and he was born with he required an inhaler at all times to be on him, just because he had crazy allergies, and then he also had a joint condition, so he couldn't really walk or do the same things that his brother could do. All right, so they are going to the desert. They're going to the Sonoran Desert, and they're going there because Pete, they wanted to do a brothers trip, and even though Pete can't really walk around and do a whole lot, Todd's there to take care of him, and they're going to this place called the Devil's Tongue, and it's this crazy crater with a spire of rock coming out of the middle of it, and he wants to paint it. Pete wants to paint it. He's an artist, and that's like what he likes to do. So they go there, and they get to the Devil's Tongue out in the middle of nowhere, and they set up camp, and they find out. I'm not even. Sorry. They find out that while they're there camping, stuff starts going missing. Things are like kind of getting moved around camp, and they don't know why. And eventually they find out that it's an area and it's infested with these little trolls. All right. And the area, hold on. So first of all, they like find these like prints in the ground, stuff's going missing, whatever. And imagine this as like Cujo. You know how like the family's stuck in the car in Cujo? They're going to be stuck in their Jeep. They drive out into the desert, and it's going to be kind of like Cujo meets Gremlins and a little bit of a horror comedy brother road trip extravaganza. That's what I got.
I'm getting vibes more like this is more like Rain Man meets Gremlins.
Rain Man meets Gremlins? Oh, because of the way I said it. I didn't want to read the whole thing. I like typed all this stuff out, and I was like, if I read all this, we'll be here forever. So I was just paraphrasing.
Oh, we got a good for top. When you guys don't say it, we could use this one.
I've been waiting my entire life to hear those exact words.
Ah, it says those 2 words is what this thing says. Oh no, I'm waiting to hear those words. Never mind. I misread the caption of this. Cal has like random psych clips
Whole bunch
throughout
of
our clip section.
There'll be a reason to use every single one of them eventually.
Where's the phone?
Where's the phone?
Where is the phone?
Where is the phone?
Where's the phone?
Why is that in there, Cal?
I don't know.
When are we ever going to use that?
If someone
Where's
doesn't
the
know where their
phone?
phone is, if you're like, oh crap, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Then I can play that clip.
Or this one.
I'm here for a tanning appointment. I don't understand.
Why is that in there, Cal? Why do we have these clips in here?
It's hilarious.
These make no sense.
That one, yeah, I don't know.
None of these make sense. But Macho,
I'm proud of you.
that was a good effort.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll see if it's better than Dave's, though.
Okay.
Or Cal's. Cal's still here.
Well, here's mine, everybody.
Here's mine, everybody.
Lose, but here's mine.
The desert had legs for days.
Okay, so my character is an aging, washed-up Hollywood method actor with dementia.
All right.
He believes he's the hero from a movie he starred in many decades ago. He's in the desert because his son and daughter-in-law, who are facing their own imminent demise due to a mountain of gambling debt, they left him in the desert to die in order to get his inheritance and pay off their debtors to avoid getting whacked. That's why he's in the desert. And what happens next? In Don Quixote fashion, he stumbles his way through the wilderness, taking on desert wildlife he believes are monsters, crosses a stream he thinks is a raging river, and stuff like that. Unknown to him, he has a guardian angel who is there to make sure he lives through his ordeal. So he's kind of like stumbling through the desert and almost dying constantly, and this poor angel has to like keep him safe. So that, and then okay, when he wanders into an occult summoning ceremony, the solo angel is confronted by 13 demons possessing the worshippers and the fallen angel who leads them. As the old thespian does battle with cultists he believes are vampires, his protector must prevent the cultists from summoning a super powerful fallen angel who's been imprisoned beneath the desert for millennia while keeping him alive. Stop that.
Woo!
I really like that.
Oh,
I like
thanks.
the idea of the old washed up method actor running through the desert and like seeing like getting tangled up in a shrub brush and thinking it's like an octopus or something and fighting it
Yeah.
off. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I was having fun in my head with this one.
Like Mr. Bean style. He's just like like narrowly avoiding disaster constantly.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I had this. I kind of had like this in my scene in my head, like for that final act where he's got like the cultists and stuff. Each one is possessed by a demon, and so like while he's kind of like like fighting what he thinks are vampires, like the angel is kind of like there behind him, but like bigger and like with a sword and like slashing him and stuff or whatever, like kind of they're doing battle at the same time, but he's being ineffective, but the angel is being he's ineffective to the cultist, the human, but the angel is effective against the spirit inside the human. So yeah, I whether
like,
this wins or not, I'm probably gonna write this. It sounds fun.
he has like a stake. He's trying to stab him in the heart.
Yeah. Yeah, and the angel would have to stop that because they're just people who are possessed, so he's got to like stop him from killing people. And there's like I see this as more of a probably a horror comedy.
I dig it. I like it.
Well, it's time for me to select a winner for the
Deliberate.
evening. The winner is Macho. I'm actually giving it to you.
Oh,
you got the victory tonight.
Because I made you feel
fair.
bad?
No, not because I feel bad. Because I actually like the buff brother with the little brother with the legs that don't work. That makes me laugh.
Like a rickety.
Something very amusing about that to me.
Yeah.
I picture he has like those tiny Tim Walkers, and they're trying to go up a mountain. And
yeah, exactly.
That gives me a lot of joy to think about that.
One thing I didn't note, but I want to say is that the little trolls. I was imagining the Izzes from the Max the whole time is like the little trolls, kind of like they have no eyes and they have these big creepy mouths and they bite through. They like just chew stuff up. That's what I was imagining. But
cool. You should write that. Cool.
Oh, Cal's mad at me now.
Right. No, not. I like everyone's
He's
pitches.
doing is like, oh, you should good for you. You should
no, but for real, I was totally into Cal's. I thought for sure Cal was gonna win.
Oh.
I wanted to give it to Cal. David, no offense, but that was a strange attempt tonight.
I like David's, even though it was on the fly.
As much as I would love to see a movie do that and then not give you any answers.
Yeah.
By the end of it.
Right.
Like,
I'm gonna take my win and I'm gonna walk out of here. I'm gonna gloat next week.
We need you.
I'm gonna gloat next week.
We got one viewer. We don't want to lose them because you walk out.
Rusty, he was excited for me too. Look.
See? Look at let's bring that up.
There we go. Thank you, Rusty. Number 1 fan.
He's in his apartment going, macho, macho, macho.
His dog's doing it too. He's going like, "Brr, brr, brr, brr." That's what I like to think's happening right now.
That's probably what's happening.
I'm still here.
Hi, Rusty.
Well, I thought because we didn't have much to do tonight, I thought I would discuss. I got that Greg Capullo, Scott Snyder book, Last Night on Earth.
This is our short box.
Oh, should we do a short box?
Do it.
It's not
Do
really
it.
a short box,
Do it.
but
Yeah.
I tried to play it for his intro, but he stopped me from doing it.
Do it now. Do it now.
The short bus with
The
David
short
Is that what
bus,
it is?
man. The short box.
With David the Dime.
I'm gonna take my shirt off and put on a cowboy hat.
It's a very erotic intro. It's
It is.
very seductive.
Whew.
I know it's a little warm in here, huh? So yeah, I picked this up the other night.
Is that full on trade?
What? Yeah, it's the
Full trade issue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got the full. I think it was originally three issues. I don't know how thick those issues were. It was a big, thick book, but and I've only heard a couple things about it. I know Scott Snyder is not looked on positively within the Twitter world, in our Twitter world. I don't know. And I can see why, because his writing is garbage. The writing in this was crap, but it was still kind of fun. Like, it was very schlocky. But you buy this because of Greg Capullo's art. It's like the only reason you get this thing. Like, it's just like every page is just gorgeous. But so I'm gonna do spoilers and stuff because I don't really care. This book's like 2 years old. The plot, like, it's one of these post-apocalyptic plots, because that's what people love to do, is like these like otherworld stories, where basically the world ended. Batman like gets killed at the beginning, wakes up. You think he's killed, wakes up in like an asylum, and like everybody's convincing him that he wasn't actually Batman. It was all like a lie, and he's been in a crazy house. Like I Am the Cheese, if anyone's ever seen that, very much like that kind of situation. And finally he breaks out. Like, you think that that's what the plot is going to be, is him escaping from an asylum, but like it's over within like the first few pages. Like, that whole plot is done. Turns out Alfred created this world for him so that he wouldn't find out about like the post-apocalyptic world that's outside.
What?
It makes, I don't know why they did it, but
that's like
he like
way
created
more
a
depressing.
nightmare scenario for him, hoping that he'd like learn to like just get to be Bruce Wayne for a while or something. I didn't really quite catch what the purpose of that was, because by the time that's over, like, it's done. Like that whole chunk of it had no purpose. You find out later that this Batman is actually a clone, because apparently they just cloned Batmans. Batman had this whole system set up where he was going to clone himself so that every generation would have a Batman. Makes
That's
no sense.
narcissistic.
Yeah, I know,
and-
right?
And this post-apocalyptic world happened because Lex Luthor set up a situation where he got Starro to implant some kind of a mind-controlled gem thing or something in everybody's mind on the planet. Somehow did that. I don't know how, but he did that. And then he and Superman had a debate, and they would get to both voice their opinion on why they think their version of, like, why Superman thinks good is the way to go, and Lex Luthor posted his opinion on why evil is the way to go. And so everybody would voice their vote on who the winner is based on this, whatever Starro did to their brains. And I guess everybody ended up picking evil. And so Superman gets killed.
How's he die? What? How's
He
Superman
had
die?
the whole, this is the story is stupid. Lex Luthor brought him to this place that had like kryptonite shards in the ground, like blades, and they would kill whichever one lost the debate. And so Superman, I guess, gives his speech. It brings Lex Luthor to tears, and he's like, "Oh, I want to choose good, but it doesn't matter because the whole world chose evil and kills Superman." And then Lex Luthor spends his life trying to like recreate Superman. And then apparently the world got really bad because of global warming, because they have to work that in there somewhere. Like Cal's face. So there's
Scott
that
Snyder
element to it.
sucks. He sucks. Sorry, Scott Snyder, but you suck, dude. You suck. I used to love your writing, but man, dude.
And
Oh my
somehow
gosh,
this
it's awful.
the main bad guy is this guy called Omega, and we don't know who it is, but you find out by the end of it, it's actually the original Batman, because he's a
Omega.
bad guy now,
He's
because he
Omega.
got so disheartened when everybody chose evil, and I guess they burned him alive or something, and he went all bad, and they killed like half the Justice League, and so he's the bad guy at the end of it, and this new clone Batman is the hero of the story, and every woman in it has a butch lesbian haircut. Because look at this. This is a shot of all the women. We got Wonder Woman, Batgirl, and Catwoman, and Catwoman's daughter. She has a resist tattoo on her head.
What's this called again?
Oh.
Batman the what?
The Last Night on Earth.
The Last Night on Earth.
It'll make you wish it's the last night on Earth when you read it.
You know what sucks is like if
Got
you
him.
take the dumb story elements out of it, it's like a fun schlocky book of like Batman going through this like crazy post-apocalyptic wasteland where like all these at one point they're in a desert. Oh, and then the whole movie or the whole book, I say movie, he's carrying around a disembodied Joker head, which somehow was left alive. So it's like his sidekick throughout the book is the Joker's head, which is actually that's one of the good elements of it. He's pretty funny. Like they're a good little. He keeps asking to be the new Robin, and I found that pretty amusing. Yeah, here he is. He's just a disembodied head in the thing, and but it's like he's going through. There's like one really terrifying part where they're like in a desert and there's a Speed Force tornado, and it's like really horror. Like you could like a lot of horror elements in it. It turns out it's just like all the flashes are just like in this like torturous situation, like some kind of like nightmare, and they're just spinning around yelling "Help us!" but they're killing everything in their path. So there's a lot of like cool stuff like that. Like Swamp Thing is like some kind of like floating zombie island now, which is kind of cool looking. But like everything Greg Capullo does makes it look awesome. But it's a goofy book. Like, it's dumb and the writing's really stupid. But if you take the story out of it, it's fun. And that's my little take on it. There you go.
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it because I wanna.
It's fun.
I might find it somewhere on the internet.
But the story is real, and I'm doing my best to make sense of the plot because a lot of it was kind of confusing. And I also don't know enough about the DC universe because there are a lot of terms and characters I just don't know that they keep referencing, like the red and the green. I don't know what the heck that is, but they keep referencing.
Oh, that's the red and the green is like the red is like I think it's like Animal Man's Kingdom, and the green is Swamp Thing, and
There's
okay, that big floating
Rot.
Swamp Thing was during
Rot.
the red and the green. It was like the red and the green found some place where they would kind of coexist, but then they ended up just going to war. And I didn't understand it, but it looked.
Yeah, that came out in the New 52. I like how I like that.
The Swamp Thing, the Swamp Thing when they did New 52 with Swamp Thing is pretty good. That's probably my favorite DC character. That whole
that book's really good. And that was
anyway.
Scott Snyder actually. The
Was
early
it?
stuff with Scott Snyder was good.
I have them somewhere.
Swamp Thing, Animal Man were both really good. Also, Constantine, Justice League Dark, all those kind of like supernatural books or in the New 52 were actually really, really good. I even liked the Dumb Vampire one.
Dumb Vampire.
It's called I Vampire, I think.
I find there's like a Scarecrow and Bane are like this like weird like team up, and it's like something out of Silent Hill in this. Like these like
weird.
They're cool looking. Like they're kind of the
Master
main.
Blaster.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're like the
Master
main
Blaster.
henchmen. But
all right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you guys something that I got recently. So a good friend who shall remain nameless right now sent me some things. He was like, "I don't want this anymore. I'm getting rid of it. Do you want it?" And I said, "Yes, I do want it. Send it to me." So first thing he sent to me, this is not anything CG related, nothing, but he was offering it, and I figured it was such a flop and such a major like point in which customers got pissed at creators that I needed it.
oh no.
And I'm talking about Stealing Solo.
You guys are stealing Solo.
And check us out. Look, it is. First of all, it's in like pretty good condition. Like the corners are not terrible. Like they're different. When nobody's watching, but
It was all good.
they sent it that way. That's how they sent it, which is crazy.
Wow.
You have to unlist this video now.
No, everyone's gonna know that.
And then this is cool. This is better though.
I think you can cut parts out, can't you?
I don't know.
Maybe do
Maybe
that.
you might have to. I got these.
Ooh.
Something real. So you guys may. I don't know if you remember. It's Joey Turnage.
I have the first one. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was. I don't know if he was CG or not, but he was definitely like one of those indie creators, and he was super cool. I love this cover. This cover is really good.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a freaking cool cover. So anyway, something real. Joey Turnage. I don't know the other two. Is it Miller? I don't think it's Mike Miller, but I don't know.
I have
Anyway.
one Mike Miller book. It was the Monster Hunt one that he did using the Graveyard Shift characters.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't
But
worth
I
it.
got-
Oh, Snowy Sasquatch is in that.
Is he?
Yeah.
I kind of
he's just in
skimmed
the
through it, and I
background.
wasn't like the whole book just takes place in like the woods.
And
there's,
then
like, a
I
fight,
wanted
and then
I
it's
wanted to
over.
show you guys what my mother-in-law picked up at a random like antique store for me for Christmas. Okay.
Ooh.
I got Dark Hawk issue number 2,
Yes.
Hobgoblin's Prey.
So random.
I also got Dark Hawk issue number 3,
Woo!
Showdown with Hobgoblin.
Look at that.
But wait, there's more. And then skipped through to Dark Hawk number 6 with Daredevil and Captain America.
Look at this.
Why Darkhawk?
And then Dark Hawk number 7.
Your
Oh my
grandma was
gosh.
just like,
Earth-
ooh, Dark Hawk.
The earth-shaking saga
Oh,
continues.
This guy looks really interesting.
Oh.
Look at
Does he have
You
Wolverine
thought that was
claws?
Wolverine, and she bought all
he
the
does
issues
have
for you.
Wolverine claws. See that?
Why?
Must be Wolverine.
I don't know.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
weird.
know he has Wolverine claws.
I think I have issue number 1 somewhere.
I always, growing up, I liked his. It was one of the card decks. I think it was Series 3, Marvel Universe Series 3, and there was a.
And she
Dark
also
Hawk
gave me
card.
this. She gave me this. It's still sealed. Look,
I still gotta find mine. I have that.
Later, Chris.
sealed.
Oh, later, Chris. Thanks for chilling with us.
Oh yeah, that's hilarious, dude.
I still need
And I
to
was
find
like,
mine. I have that.
oh,
locked away somewhere.
awesome. Thank you. This is
See, I bought that. And I
great.
was genuinely excited about those movies when that first one came out. And,
Yeah. No, I was too. I
my
thought
wife,
that movie
my
was
wife got that for
fantastic.
me, and I was like, ooh, 'cause she knew I was really into it.
Let's
Then the next
see.
one came out.
Who was the Mike Manley?
That's what we call Cal.
Mike Manley.
Good old Mike Manley.
Cal, aka Mike Manley.
So those things coming out of his hand, they're like, oh, he has the. I don't know. This is a bad comic.
Not Darkhawk.
Not
The best.
Darkhawk. Not the
best.
beloved Darkhawk. Hey, look at this panel. Look at this lady. Hold on.
Who's
This
that
lady flying. Look at that flying.
Who's
The
that
car drove
lady?
past so fast she like got picked up like a bag of
Yeah.
trash.
Nice.
I like it.
Darkhawk. I'm gonna read this book. Let's getting interesting.
All right, mine's super fast. I don't know if you got anything, David, but mine's super fast. I was cleaning my front room today,
Ooh.
and moving some. I was cleaning the bookshelf, and I have like the bottom right section of my bookshelf has comics, and I just randomly found this Prophet, and
Oh, nice.
I don't know
Whoa!
where I got this, but it's
Is it
got
signed?
it's like 1,500 of them were signed by Stephen Platt, and I was
See
like,
that
what?
cover.
Where did I get this?
Dude, that
It's number
cover's
it's
great.
Prophet 6. Yeah, it's
That's pretty
really
sweet.
good. I think this is Platt's first one. I know that Rob Liefeld did some of the early books, but I don't remember when Platt came in. But anyway, probably not. I think Platt came in pretty quick. But anyway, I don't know where the heck I got it. And it's got this, this certificate thing.
That's sweet, actually.
And so yeah, but I'm kind of bummed because like the corners are a little, like, kind of worn off. So the comic looks fine, but I don't know. It's cool. Anyway, that's my find.
That's cool, man.
I like it. I like that. What is
Yeah.
that happens? Pensioners can get swept up and pulled into the tracks with rapid trains pass through the station. They have
Yeah,
barricaded.
but here in America, we don't have any trains that go that fast. Our trains are very slow here in America.
Oh shoot! Adam Miller's here.
Hey,
Adam
What up,
finally
bro?
received his CG Royal Rumble VHS tape.
did he?
Nice.
Ah, sweet.
I can't wait for him to watch it.
We
on
got
VCR.
he was on the week I was gone somewhere, and I wanted
was
to
just
come
me and
back
Mutt.
on. I know. I
Only
want him to
Cal
come
wasn't
back
with
on.
us. Yeah.
Where was I? I was gone somewhere.
I don't know what you were doing. You were on one of your trips in the woods with all your biker boys.
Yeah.
Sweetie, we're
Yeah.
going to the woods for a few days. We'll be back.
You guys want to wear some spandex and go in the woods?
You guys, we're gonna practice our kissing, and then
Yeah.
Everybody draw some eyeballs on your hands.
There you go.
I'm way cooler than that. Don't listen. Anyway,
all the fellas
I was
out there
trying
in
to
their
say-
biker spandex in the woods,
all my friends are watching right now.
drinking wine
Um,
coolers. And,
It's what are those things called? It's White Claw. Thank you very much. I'm way cooler than that. Don't listen to him. But for real, Adam Miller needs to come back on. I wanna ask him questions.
Oh, you want to ask some questions?
Hmm Yeah.
All right.
Mutt probably asked him like
What's your
you know,
favorite
boring-
comic book?
Yeah, boring questions. I want to ask him some good questions.
If you were a bird, would you be a pigeon, and why? It's a mutt question there. What do you think of
That's a
anime?
good question.
Do you
What
like
think of
anime?
And then he immediately
Are you
cuts
one of
his
those
feed.
pedo anime likers?
We.
We.
Yes,
Oui.
I think that's.
We.
I'm taking that.
We'll
as,
have to do it again.
we'll have to do it. There we go.
We'll have you back
Yeah, absolutely.
because we need people.
We
Because
need
Mutt keeps
people.
bailing on us every week.
I
so
know
we
what the
can use-
heck.
You know, we're gonna replace. I think we're gonna redo the intro, and we're just gonna replace Mutt.
I mean, David's here way more than Mutt ever is.
We should just replace him with David, and
I think
we'll
Mutt
put
would
Mutt
get
at the end, but he'll be
furious,
like a
and
little
that's-
anime girl when we put him
Yeah, I
at the end.
think so. Mutt would be furious about that, and that's that's the best reason why we need to do it.
Yeah.
You know.
There it is, Muddy. Do I still have that anime Mutt picture somewhere? I'll have to find that.
Oh, do I still have it? You know you have it somewhere. You know you have it.
Did I call it Animut? I don't even remember now.
And I'm like,
I'll have to hunt that down. Yeah, I'll find it somewhere.
yeah.
You guys talk. I'm gonna look for that. You talk amongst yourselves.
All right, look, I got something we can do real quick. All right. So as we know, it's 2023. It's actually not started off super great. A bunch of people have died already, which is kind of sad. Ken Block died. You guys know who Ken Block is?
No.
There it is. Ken
There it
Block
is.
died today or yesterday. That was super sad. But in 2023, I figured it would be smart to kind of prepare, you know, to know what's coming. And so I went ahead and pulled up our horoscopes. And I
Oh,
figured
evil.
I could go ahead and read some horoscopes to you guys. Okay. So these are these are
Cal's nervous.
brutally honest horoscope predictions, okay? So
David eats horoscopes for breakfast.
yeah, David, when's your birthday, David? What do you know what your horoscope sign is?
Leo.
A Leo.
Leo.
Great. All right, let's see. Leo. Now I'm gonna
Cal's dog is on alert. It senses,
I'm gonna
the
have
devil.
to censor some some words. You consider yourself a born leader. Others think you're an idiot. Most Leos are bullies. You're vain and can't tolerate honest criticism. Your arrogance is disgusting. Leo people are thieving mother truckers that spend most of their time kissing mirrors. Take that.
That's funny.
Wow, that's a harsh horoscope for
Yeah.
David the Dime there.
Who's next? Who's
That
next?
was it.
What
I was
is
waiting
that?
for it.
That
I thought it was
Is
just warming up. I was waiting for it to get going.
No, that's it. That's all there is. I mean,
that described me perfectly.
he's like, I don't
What
see what the
about
problem
late
is.
August? What do you got for late August?
Late August. What is that? All right,
I always
hold
thought it
on.
was Virgo, and then turns out I might not have been. I don't follow this
late
stuff.
late August. Hold on. August
Late.
August 22nd. Oh wait, oh no, August 23rd to September 22nd. That's you.
What is that?
It's a Virgo.
Oh.
You are you are the logical type and hate discord. This crap picking is sickening to your friends. You're you're unemotional and often fall asleep while Virgos are good bus drivers and pimps. I don't know what that.
I fall asleep while what?
It's a word.
Clarify.
Instead of I said mother truckers. Truckers would be the
I fall asleep
synonym.
during the act of love.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it says.
Oh,
After eating a bunch of Cold
better?
Stone, probably.
what?
After eating a bunch of Cold Stone.
That just
All
sounds
right.
like a good Saturday night for me.
Cal, what are you, Cal? Cal, when were you born?
End of June.
End of June. He's not thrilled about this.
That reflection behind him looks like the devil.
All right. So June 2nd through July 22nd is the Cancer sign.
Oh, don't tell Cal that.
You are sympathetic and understanding of people's problems, which makes you a sucker. You're always putting things off. That's why you'll always be on welfare and won't be worth a dang to everybody. And everybody in prison is a Cancer. Wow.
No. All right, Macho. How about you?
Pretty accurate. I mean, I'm on welfare. Not...
Dude, he's got a job.
I know.
He's got a fancy job. All right.
I did.
I am a Capricorn. It's just like a goat with a mermaid's tail.
Evil.
Just how I picture you.
You are conservative and afraid of taking risks. You're basically chicken crap. There's never been a Capricorn. There's never been a Capricorn of any importance. You should kill yourself.
What? Where did you find these? I'm just so what?
I just found them.
Dave.
It's on someone created brutally honest horoscope predictions that are beyond hilarious. It's on
okay.
What's can we do Mutts? I imagine you know his birthday.
I don't remember his birthday.
Do you know the month his birthday is in?
No, let's see.
You're his best friend. You know what month his birthday is in?
We're probably not best friends. Hold on, let me see if I can figure this out.
Birthdays are for gays.
Hold on. Let's see if I can figure this out. He might have his birthday listed. He might have his birthday.
You know what?
listed.
I say it on stream for.
Oh wait, I know what it is. I know what his birthday is. I got his birthday. It's August 7th. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So.
Dox him. Dox that boy.
I didn't do anything. Dox nobody. I already doxed one person. I don't want to do that again. Oh, he's also a Leo.
Which one was
He
who was Leo? Was that Dave?
Leo people are
mine,
thieving mother truckers and spend most of their time kissing mirrors.
That sounds like Mutt. He thinks he's beautiful.
Oh, we can give him. How about we just make Mutt an honorary Scorpio? It says,
let's do it.
The worst of the lot. You're shrewd in business and can't be trusted. You shall achieve the pinnacle of success because you're a total lack of ethics. You're a perfect SOB. Most Scorpios are murderers.
Most Scorpios. That's hilarious. That's pretty freaking funny. I would like to write these actually.
Anyway, I took about 30 seconds to find this, and they're real mean, and that's what I got. That's what I brought for the thing tonight.
We should do it every week.
You're welcome, everyone.
Is there a different one for every week? Or?
No, I think they just did it like 2023 or whatever.
Cal was nervous for that one too. He was.
It's not real, so I don't care.
Yeah, it's mumbo jumbo. But anyway, you're welcome, everyone.
But read those while you're on your 40-day fast, and see what kind of things appear.
Yeah, you read it while you're drinking your squash milk or whatever you got.
Shut up. It's gonna come out like squash milk too. That stuff is little.
I didn't know squash had nipples.